Believe it or not, the title is 100% real, and in this video, I'm going to walk through how I've made over 800K in the last 4 years doing Squarespace projects. Now, I cringe a little bit to make a video like this because I really am not doing this to brag as much as to motivate. I remember one time I sat down with a friend at a coffee shop and he was showing me some design work he was doing, and we were talking and I asked him, how much are you charging for this? And he said 25. And then I looked away and I looked back and I was like, 2,500? He's like, no, 25,000. And my mind was blown. But that day, my life changed. By me being able to see that it was possible, I started to go in that direction. And it took time. It didn't happen overnight. This wasn't something that happened in the blink of a moment. But what did happen was it planted a seed that really helped me start to see the potential in what I was doing when I thought it was just remedial work. Now, fast forward to today, my biggest projects, at the time, my biggest projects were like $2,000, $3,000. Today, my biggest projects are anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000, maybe even $40,000 in that range. I have clients I work with that we average anywhere between 30 to 60, maybe 30 to 70K a year in work. So this is something that started out as my first project was like $1,500, and now this is where we are, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This video, I'm gonna walk through how I got started, a few things to consider, and then also the kind of day-to-day that I live now. And if it's interesting to you, it might be something that you try yourself. Let's talk about the beginning. In the beginning, this did not work at all. When I first started this, I tried it out with a friend for 3 or 4 months. We didn't get one lead. We tried to contact people. We tried hitting people up through Yelp. We were trying to cold email people basically, and we weren't getting any traction. Fast forward 4 months later, so from maybe 8 months since we started, and then I had a friend who said, why don't you run Google Ads? And when he said that, I was like, oh, that's kind of weird to run Google Ads for myself. I had run Google Ads for clients, but I had never done it for myself. And so I was like, all right, let me just give it a try. And so reluctantly, I tried it. 2 days later, I got my first lead. I got that lead and I literally didn't even know what to do with it. So I went to schedule a call with them. I ended up getting on the phone with them within an hour or so from their first message. But right before that phone call, I called another friend who was in this world and had a lot of experience. He told me how to walk through the client call and to develop a process. Literally on the spot, I developed my process. He told me I should offer a logo if they don't have a logo for $500. And I was like, okay, so let me try it. I literally did not know what I was doing at all. I get on the phone, and by the end of the conversation, I had landed a $1,700 deal. And yes, I did the logo upsell. I was nervous to do it, so I only said $250, but he said yes. And boom, just like that, I had landed a $1,500 website and a $250 logo, $1,750 for my first project. My mind was blown. My life was changed literally forever. Because in that moment, I had learned how to land projects and create value for someone from an offering that I can give them. It also gave me the skill and ability to learn how to do that online. I had no prior relationship to that first client. Furthermore, that entire experience, it was a whole starting point for everything else that was to come and the way I develop things now. I like to go and try things. When I used to be more reluctant, I'm way more action oriented now. But that story is for another day. Fast forward 100 days later, I had paid off $20,000 of debt. So check this out. Within the first 100 days of doing this, I was very frugal as well. So all the money that came in, I saved as much as possible. But I started landing projects really consistently because of the ads and then building up rapport. And I landed some really cool clients. I still talk to some of them today. Even more so, when I went to New York a few weeks ago, I went and saw one of the clients for the first time as well, which was awesome 5-6 years later. But that was 2017. Fast forward to 2019, I was averaging anywhere between 8 to 12K a month. And in March of 2019, I said, I'm gonna go all in. And so I just pushed hard. And that month, I wanted to 3x my income. I actually 5x my income. So I made over 50K of like closed projects in 1 month. Literally in one 30-day period, I closed over 50K of work. Now, I didn't sleep a lot that month or the following months, and that year was pretty crazy for me, but that was the first year I made over 200K with Squarespace design projects. That's when I was way more comfortable landing 10K projects, and that had just happened over time. So it was definitely a slow process. It wasn't an overnight success, but definitely a process that was worthwhile, because every project I did helped me learn what I needed for the next project. And that's something I see a lot of freelancers overlook. They're kind of like mad and angry that they don't have bigger projects now, but it's like whatever you need to be doing right now is actually going to help you land those bigger projects. So do that with all your heart. Like go fully into where you are right now, because the better you are in your current space, the better you'll be in the next space. Now, if you're getting value from this, I have a product for you that will take you to the next level. If you want to get into this journey, into this road of becoming a Squarespace designer, check out the link below. It's going to be a valuable resource for you and additional resources around it that can help you get started, depending on if you're building your first site or you're building your 10th site or you're trying to scale your business. I have products against every single one of those. So if you're trying to double your rate or if you're trying to get started, I have products to get you up and running to become a Squarespace designer or become a better Squarespace designer, to learn how to code. There's so much that we offer that really helps you grow and scale so that you could have this potential in your life as well. So back to the story a little bit. March 2019, crazy month. That year I closed over 250K worth of projects, or 200K worth of projects, just about 250K. 2020 comes, we all know what happened then, but I still did pretty well because we started offering SEO services as well. And in 2021 and this year as well, we're on track to do it. And so over these last 4 years, I produced over 800K. I'm gonna get the exact number and drop it on the screen somewhere for you, but produce over 800K in business. It has radically changed my life. Like, I get to control my schedule more. Currently, I'm actually a full-time student in a seminary program at the same time of doing 15 and 20K projects on the side. But I love it. Really, at the end of the day, I like having part-time things. And so I'm able to run a full content machine, this thing that we're doing here, YouTube, and at the same time run 15K projects. I think I have at least 3 15K projects happening right now with a few proposals out. And at the same time, a full-time in seminary. So that's over 40 hours a week. What else do we got? Oh, and we do SEO services. I love it. I get it all done. It's like, it's a lot, but it stretches me and it makes me better. And I love the growth process. Does it take work? Does it take late nights sometimes? Yeah, I woke up at 4 a.m. today, but I absolutely love it. And I get to choose. That's the best part. And I think that's what most people are after. You could have millions in the bank, but the real benefit is being able to choose. The millions give you the option to choose, but you actually don't need millions. If you have the ability to make cash online, you could get by with a lot less money coming in. Somewhere between 5 to 10K a month can produce the best life you ever thought of and give you the freedom to be able to impact the world in a positive way, whether that's helping out with like a charity, or whether that's building a product that helps people, or doing something like this where you're getting to teach people or show someone. If you're 18 years old right now and this is something you want to do, imagine where you'd be at 22 if you really stepped into it. That's literally just 4 years from now, and where you'd be at 22 is where I'm at now at 32. So just imagine what can happen in your life in such a short period. So if you want more motivation or encouragement like this, I don't consider myself like a motivational speaker or anything like that, but this can be a great resource for you. Check out the links down below. We have mentorship programs, we have courses, we have intros, we have starter kits. We have a lot of things that really get you up and running quickly, that you can be able to push through the fear, push through the pain, push through the agony of where you're at right now. Even if you feel it's reluctant, or like, I'm just reluctant to take these steps. I know I need to, but I'm just reluctant to do it. We can help you take those next steps, because I've been in all those situations. I know exactly what those situations feel like, what they look like, and we're here to help you grow.